BBN, Jack Frost. What's up, party people? How's everybody doing today? Got a couple of things I want to talk about. But first, shout out to Jay Garcia. Okay, so I'm scrolling. I see this shit right here from Jay Garcia. We're going to go into it for a minute. We're going to call out the drops from the previous live. We're going to do roll call. But first, I want to let y'all see this, right? So Jay Garcia, in the top, it says, these are his rules for dealing with family, right? He says, rule number 1. You will not talk to me anyway because you're older than me. I'm still an adult. I think that there are a lot of people in individuals' families that need to read that rule for themselves. Just so we could be clear, after somebody gets a certain age, you can't be sunning them. You know what people like doing? I'm telling you right now, shout out to Jay Garcia. I'm going to tell you what people like doing. People like acting like since they're a little bit older than you, that they have a right to treat you any which way and talk to you any which way that they want to talk to you. They do not. You understand what I'm saying? They don't. Rule number 2 is don't confuse my love for you as a weakness. I will cut you off. I'm telling you right now, Jack Frost will cut you off in a split second. I don't care who you are. And that's a whole fact. So shout out to Jay Garcia for that. Rule number 3, I don't owe you anything. Anything you do is out of love, not obligation. I'm 100% on that too. Shout out to that shit. I'm tired of people saying, yo, I did this for you and I did that for you, so you owe me a thing. Check this out. Right now I'm staying in a hotel, right? Let's keep it as clip. Let's keep it a whole stack, though. I've done a shitload for people in my family, and I've never held them to no standard like they needed to do anything for me. But they do like, I'm going to tell you what I don't like. I don't like when you go out of your way for somebody and they pretend like you didn't do nothing, or you were supposed to do that. No, nigga, isn't nobody supposed to do anything for anybody. If anybody does something for somebody, it's out of love. Understand that. Don't treat people like trash. Rule number 4, respect is mutual. That's a whole fact. Look, this is just Jay Garcia's rules for dealing with family now that he's an adult, and I'm 100% co-signing everything right now. Rule number 4 is respect is a mutual thing. How are you going to disrespect one person but expect that person to respect you? That don't even make sense. Real quick, just so we can get an understanding of how that be working in the chat, people will come into the chat, say all types of different crazy things, and then when I kick them, they say I didn't respect their opinion. No, nigga, you was talking crazy. You had to go. Rule number 5. I'm not a bad person for calling out toxic behaviors. People just because they've been like that for years. That's a whole fact. That's a whole fact. Check this out. I got, everybody have these people in your family, so it's not just me, right? But who else have those people in their family that if they did something with you one time, all of a sudden they want to tell everybody they taught you it? I got a cousin. Me and him had a fight like 20-something years ago. One fight, lasted a couple of seconds, wasn't even that serious. Wasn't even that serious, right? Wasn't even that serious. You know, what up, Dina? You know he goes around and tells everybody he taught me how to fight? Same cousin. Because I played against him in Madden, he taught me everything I know about football. You understand what I'm saying? No, nigga, respect is mutual. And that toxic behavior, because I'm calling out that toxic behavior, that doesn't make me a bad person. That makes me a person that don't want to deal with it. And I call out all toxic behavior. Period. I don't care. Fuck it. It's you're already being toxic, man. How much worse could it get? That's the way I see it. Rule number 6. I don't have to tell you my business. And if I do, it's not yours to tell. Hey, yo, check this out. So I go to a cousin, right? Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you this is why like I keep telling y'all, like, I don't got nobody. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not lying. I really don't got nobody. So I go tell a cousin, I'm talking to one of my cousins, and I'm like, yo, you know, all I do is work. I don't do nothing else. I'm hoping he can invite me somewhere where I can go, you know, meet somebody, because I don't go out. I don't do nothing. All I do is either work or I'm resting, because this takes a lot of energy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing this. If you notice, a lot of people that do a lot of live streams, they seem like they get old real quick. This takes a lot of energy. You understand what I'm saying? You ever notice they look like they be tired all the time? This takes a lot of energy. Respect them. Even if they're people that I don't fuck with. Respect those people that do a shitload of fucking live videos. This shit is not easy. Copy? It's very stressful, and it's just very tiring. I don't know no other way to put it. So I go tell him. I'm like, yo, I'm just talking to him, and I'm like, you know, I want to meet somebody. I want to meet a woman, but I don't go nowhere. So I'm hoping You know, he could be like, yo, we have this thing over here, this thing over here. He go tell the whole entire family that I asked him to hook me up with a girl. I never said that. I'm just like, yo, I don't get out. Like, I need to get out. Like, I'm never speaking to that nigga again. Rule number 7, like, why would you wanna, first of all, I'm talking to you about a thing, and all I'm saying is I need to get out of the house. That's basically all I'm saying. Yo, I need to get out of the house. He goes and tells, this is just, niggas is the worst. Anyway, rule number 7, I don't have to consult you regarding my personal life choices. You know what I hate? I hate when people try to tell you, I hate when people think that if they give you advice that you have to take it. Why do I have to take your advice? Can somebody please explain to me why I have no choice but to take your advice? Please explain to me why I don't have no choice but to do the thing you want me to do. And if I ever do anything other than the thing that you want me to do, I'm fucking up. Explain to me that, Mr. Either in a worse situation than I am in, or not that much of a better one. Anyway, that's a whole nother story. Rule number 8. If I want your opinion, I will ask for it. Unsolicited advice from people who project their insecurities is the worst. This is Jay Garcia's rules for dealing with family now that I'm an adult. And for everybody that thinks that I want to be in a relationship or I want to meet somebody because I want to have sex, I can pay for sex. So that's not even, I wouldn't do that. But that's not what it's about. Copy? Some people are just built different and want companionship. They want to be around people that they think care about them, even if they don't. So, yeah, that's not being an alpha male. But alpha male, just so you could be clear, you want to know what an alpha male has? An alpha male has a wife. An alpha male has kids. That's what alpha males have. Okay? At least if they don't have that, that's what they're trying to get, just so we could be clear. Any man out here talking about staying single is not an alpha male, homie. I'm just keeping it a stack with you. In my opinion. I could be wrong. Rule number 8. I am not obligated to deal with you because you're family. Look, I got family members I will never talk to again a day in my life. I don't care what happened. I'm not going to their funerals. If they get sick, I ain't pulling up. I don't care about them. I'm going to keep it a whole stack. They did so much evil to me that I don't never want to deal with you again, and I don't care. Tell who you want to tell. I'll tell them for you. Just keeping it a stack. I am not obligated to deal with you just because we got the same blood, because we come from the same family tree. Okay? Rule number 10. If family events stretch you out, I will not attend. It says you can come visit me though, but I don't want to be visited by a majority of the people in my family. So, yeah, I will just not attend. This is the hardest time of the year for me. I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm keeping the whole stack. If you see me going through it, it's because I don't have nobody. Y'all people got people. I don't got nobody. This is literally the hardest part of my year. The most difficult time of my year. It is what it is. I'll own it. And it ends by saying, but most importantly, you have to set boundaries with people in your life, especially family. But I also hold them accountable for how they treat me, regardless of who they are. Know your self-worth. Because what people are going to try to do is people are going to try to tear you down so you think less of yourself so they can treat you any old way they want to treat you. Know your self-worth. Some people, it ain't worth having them in your life. Some people, it's not worth having them in your life. Some people only want to be in your life because they don't like theirs. And they want to make sure you don't like yours. Don't let that go over your head. Shout out to Jay Garcia. And the caption said, come correct. Now, with all that being said, I I get harassed every single morning I go outside. Every single time I go outside the hotel, I get harassed. I'm going to put you on the game. This is them harassing me right here. I'm going to show you what's happening on this photo. Because I'm just going to start. I filmed a whole bunch of this shit. I filmed a whole bunch of this shit, but I want to show you what's happening. Okay, so hold on. This homeless guy was holding the door for people making money, right? When I come in the store, there's a dude that be out here. The dude dressed up like a homeless person today. He's not homeless. I'm not going to talk about what his job or his profession is. That's on him. I don't have nothing to do with that shit. This homeless person was holding the door, the guy with the coats. You see the gay person standing, that person that's part of the LGBTQ community in the back? That's a man. That's a man, by the way. I don't care about that. Rock and roll, that's not my business. So what happens is this person right here was told to come in the store and harass me. He went the wrong way. The person from the LGBTQ community is going to straighten him out. If you've seen him, you seen his mouth, you seen him turn? He's going to say the other guy. Look, this is what I got to go through every day. Look, he walked past me. You seen the person from the LGBTQ community? Turn around and tell him no, not him, not them. I'm going to show you. I'm going to pause it. So every single day I come in the store, this is what I got to go through, y'all. This is just regular every single day BS that Jack Frost got to go through for whatever the reasons are. Hold on, let me show you. This shit is retarded. So y'all got to pardon me if some days I just don't have, I'm just, you know, I'm not here for the bullshit. You got to pardon me. Hold on, I'm going to show you. Look, right there, the person turned around. You see how they just turned around right there when he went to the wrong people. He went to the wrong people. That person right there, that person turned around and told him to go to the other person. Watch, I'm gonna play it in real time now. Watch, pay attention.
They couldn't follow him. This is the one that asked me for money today.
Seen him?
This is the one that asked me for money today. Him right there.
So every time I go outside, they follow me in the street. They follow me up and down the block. This is real talk. So whenever I go outside, I got just people, homeless people, just walking up to me. Yo, can I get $1? Can I get a cigarette? Oh, you want to buy a cigarette? I got a cigarette. But they're following me. It's not like I'm walking past them. The shit's bananas. I got more video. Hold on. I got more video. Watch this. Just for everybody that thinks it's a one-day thing. Hold on, check this out.
This shit is crazy. Every single time I come, specifically, every morning.
See, to this day, I forgot to put the camera on the dude.
Made me break my watch, man. What, nigga?
I put my phone down because I was about to scrap.
I don't smoke cigarettes. Every single morning. Every fucking morning.
Remember when I wore that shirt?
I be thinking about just calling up some of my people. Don't talk to me, homie.
He came in the store to follow me. So this is what Jack Frost is going through. Alright? Just so we could be clear. I should have got dude on film that day, but I wasn't thinking about it. I started, just so we could be clear, I started filming after the first harassment comes. They're harassing me whether I have a camera or not, and I'm using my phone. I don't know how to explain this. I just gotta film everything. I'm just gonna film everything. Watch. I'm gonna show y'all from now on. Watch. I gotta go outside today. Y'all gonna see. I'm gonna film everything so everybody can see. So we can just be clear on this. This has nothing to do with financial problems. There's a situation. I can't explain it because I'm not a snitch, so I don't want to tell. This, the dudes, they follow me the fuck around. I don't understand, like, what the hell. Anyway, let's get to the show. Shout out to that. It's always... let's get to the show. There's people sending them to follow me because I can't explain it. Okay, I'll explain it. This is the best way I can explain it so I can put everybody on the game. The people that's been sending all the pizzas and calling the restaurant got the police alerted that there's a problem in the area. I'm going to say this again. The people, for everybody that don't know, somebody sent, hold on, let me show you. I'm assuming this is kind of, so people can see, because people always say Jack Frost is whatever the fuck y'all be talking about. Let me show you this real quick. Hold on, I know, but I want to show you something real quick. All right, boom. Is this the one? Okay, not that one. It's one of my emails that I don't even use. So, they use my real name at Gmail, right? So, what they've been doing is, they've just been sending Domino's pizzas to the hotel. So since October 14th, I'm going to tell you, this is why I keep trying to tell you I don't fuck with these people. Look, October 10th, they just been sending mad Domino's pizzas here, right? I'm going to show you how real it is, though. I don't get the contact. I don't know nothing about it because I tell the people downstairs, don't, if anybody comes up here or contacts me or whatever the case is, I'm never here, call the police. I'm not dealing with them. So on this particular day, they was trying to harass me by sending me pizza orders to the house, to the hotel, right? Look, all those orders they was trying to send to the hotel, right? 5 items, 7 items, 5 items, right? But I'm staying in a hotel, and I hope I don't have to say too much. You know what happens outside of hotels. There's a certain individuals that set up shop outside of hotels, right? So since these idiots did this on October 14th, and since they were calling the hotel like 20, 30 times a night or some kind of weird ass number like that, just like crazy. I don't know how much, but they was calling the hotel like crazy. The hotel alerted the police. When the hotel alerted the police, some of the people that might be doing business in the neighborhood can't do business in the neighborhood now. So they are paying homeless people to harass me. What up, T. Andre Willis Sr.? How you doing? What up, Angel? I didn't even do roll call this morning. So that's what's going on, just so we can be clear. That's what's going on, just so we can be clear. These people want to do their business that I don't care nothing about because it don't got shit to do with me. Exactly. I don't care nothing about that shit. It don't got nothing to do with me. But since now we have a police presence outside because of the people that was sending 1 million pizzas and stalking the hotel, so now there's a police presence outside. When I go live, what do y'all hear? Sirens all the time. If I show y'all outside the window at night, there's almost always a police car sitting right in front of the hotel. Shout out to that shit. Because that means that these niggas can't pull up on me and try to dump on me. So shout out to that shit. This is why trolling is bad. You feel me? This is people are actually out here almost, we don't know what might happen to me. I might get killed. And they gonna swear up and down, oh man, but we was just playing. With all that being said, let's call out the drops from yesterday real quick. I think we had one or two. Was yesterday Thanksgiving? Yeah, okay. Shout out to Book Smart, Street Smart with the $4.99 drop. And shout out to Bree Powell with the $20 drop. And for the drops that already happened today, shout out to Prince to Amir with the $12 drop. Definitely appreciate you, my brothers. I appreciate all of y'all. I love all of y'all. This shit is crazy. This shit is super bananas. These people are insane. And shout out to the people that was trolling me that might get me killed. I appreciate you. And I hope, that if I do get killed, that they find out, they do an investigation, find out who y'all rat bastards are, and y'all get arrested for, in part with the crime. I hope that happens. I can't explain it because I'm not a snitch, so I don't want to talk about what they doing in front of the building. Is that fair? So I don't want to talk about what they doing in front of the building. That's their business. I don't got shit to do with that. Let's do roll call. What up, the business? How you doing this morning? He says, yep. I have no idea what the yep is for. What up, your boy Jimmy Belcher? Tell Tina I said hi. He says, morning, Frost and all. What up, Rule? Don't see nobody see them dots. Jones, how you doing, my brother? Who else we got up here? Joe Padden. Oh, I got to do Prince to Amir. Let's do roll call, and I do Prince to Amir. Pull it up in the saloon. Saloon is open today. Saloon was not open last night. Fucking Bree and freaking homegirl broke into the saloon last night. Shout out to that shit. Shout out Joe Padden. How you doing? He says, morning. I was the first. I want to hear what a Mirek morning check good. Okay, I'm not reading that. What up, Ishmael Reeves? How you doing? Shout out to Macon, Georgia. Salute. You already know what it is. Actually, the conversation we're going to be having tonight is going to actually revolve around Macon, Georgia. Actually gonna revolve around Macon, Georgia, so shout out to that shit. There we go. I don't know what just happened. My whole computer just shut off. It doesn't say that the power is low. I don't know. Maybe the power was low. I think my power was low. Alright. So I plugged it in. It is what it is. Who else we got up in here? What up, Matey Vegas? Says good morning, Jack Frost. What up, DZ? Says top of the morning. Salute to the chat. Hit that like. What up, Deshaun Ragsdale? How you doing, my brother? Who else we got up in here? What up, Liberty Hazelton? Salute. You already know what it is. What up, DZ? Salute. What up, Queen Shaw? How you doing this morning? Queen Shaw says good morning, Frost, BB and fam. Who else we got up in here? What up, Straight Stacking? This is BB and good morning. Good day to everyone. Blessings. Hope you have a positive day. That's a fact. We all need positive days, homie. That's a whole fact. Don't let nobody lie to you. Who else we got up in here? What up, Bree Powell? This sniper! Chillin'. Who else we got up in here? Monica Kendra Whitehead. Okay. How you doing, baby girl? What up, Angel 333? The heavens opening up. Who else we got up in here? What up, Eric Mack? How you doing today, my brother? Who else we got? Real quick, I just want to get down to the bottom so we could discuss the actual topic today. Core star win right now. What up, Raven Kennedy? How you doing? All right, so let's get to the actual. All right, so let's have this conversation real quick. Prince to Amir pulls up into the saloon. For everybody that don't know, Prince to Amir, his arms are so muscular that he can't bend them. So Prince to Amir walks up into the saloon. Prince to Amir walks up into the saloon. He's like, he wore all his muscles bulging out of everywhere. He sits down at the, he walks up to the bar. The bartender says, okay, getting your drink ready. The bartender turns around. He starts making a smoothie. He does, just so we can be clear, there's no electricity. This is like 1860 something. There ain't no electricity out there for, there's no blenders. The blenders haven't even been created yet. So he has a crank. Also, we hit somebody with bags. He has a crank, so the dude's cranking the crank, blending up the stuff. He's throwing some peaches in there. He's throwing some bananas in there. He's throwing some, what else they got? He's throwing some peaches, bananas. He's throwing some ginseng in there. He's throwing some ginger in there, some chopped up the ginger root. He's throwing the ginger in there. He's throwing some oatmeal in there. Yeah, it's getting good now. He's throwing some yogurt in there because he wants it to be smooth. So he's putting a little bit of yogurt in there instead of putting the ice. Let's go. Then he puts a little bit, not much, but a little bit of brandy in there. Then Prince to Amir, because his arms is like that, he got to drink it with a straw because he can't bend his arms to get anything to his face. Shout out to Prince to Amir. Tiandre Willis Sr. with the $5 drop. Tiandre Willis Sr. with the $5 drop. He comes into the saloon. They go to try to give him a coffee. He says, that is not strong enough. The bartender looks at him and says, we got some of that Hennessy left over from the other night that the person brought back from the future. Do you want some? He said, yes. He gives him 2 fingers of Hennessy. Bang! He said, my brother though, not this early. Let's have this conversation about Quando Rondo. For everybody that don't know, Quando Rondo had a show. He's lying. Quando Rondo had a whole show. I'm going to explain to you something about how shows get booked, all right? So you can have an artist and the show could get booked for the artist to go work at, but the artist don't know about the show yet. I'll say this again. You can have a show. You could be an artist and you can have a show. But you don't book your own shows. You got a guy for that. That guy books your show. Upon that guy booking your show, now you have a show. You don't know about it. So when I hear that there was a Quando Rondo show that these guys bought all the tickets for, I don't know how true that is, but that Dirk and his people bought all the tickets for, and then that show got shut down. That might be plausible. I don't know if that happened. I'm not saying it didn't happen. But what I am saying is is that now he actually has a show that he's claiming. He said that show never existed. That was all a lie. People trying to get clout. Exactly, Raven Kennedy. You don't book your own show. You have a guy. You have an agent. You got a booking agent. Somebody that books your show. Just so we could have a little bit of clarity on this. Do you remember when there was the accusations that was being made that Tekashi 6ix9ine's money was being stolen? Because what was happening was people were booking shows and saying that he was going to show up, and Tekashi knew nothing about those shows and never agreed to them. They would get the front half of the money, and then Tekashi would not show up. And it looks like they tricking people. Eric Mack says the MTA booked the show. And Susan Bortz-Bedell said booking agent. I remember that from Tekashi. So there's a guy that has that job. So when I hear Quando Rondo say I was never supposed to do that show, he probably never was supposed to actually do the show because it wasn't a show that he knew about. Get it? Just so we can be clear. So now we have a show he's supposed to have in Macon, Georgia. He's claiming this shit. Real quick question. Who think he's going to play that song, End of the Story? You think he's going to play End of the Story? You don't think he's going to play End of the Story? Real quick vote. I'll be right back. I want to know who thinks he's going to play End of Story. Real quick, vote. No, we didn't talk about Tyson yet. Xavier Jenkins said my cousin OTF, they bought that show out for show. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying. So, the point in which I'm trying to make about that other previous show, just so we could be clear, is the point I'm trying to make about the previous show, just so we could be clear, is I don't know if they bought the show out or not. I don't know. Wait, hold on. I don't know. The Xavier Jenkins dude, we don't know him enough to take what he's saying as credible, so I can't take that as a fact. All right, James, you could call when the Tyson talk come up. You already know. So the point that I'm trying to make about this is also we looking for $5 to $10 drops to the Cash App. We still looking for $5 to $10 drops to the Cash App. Come on, pull up to the saloon. So the point in which I'm trying to make is this, right? Just so we can be clear on what I'm trying to say as far as referring to the situation with as referring to the situation, just so we can be clear. I think this is a setup. Who thinks this is a setup? Who think this is a setup? You think this is a setup? You don't think this is a setup? Because once again, I keep trying to tell y'all, these rappers, and this is not a disrespect to them, just so we can be clear. These rappers is not gang, like a lot of these rappers ain't gang member like they not out here doing crimes. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of these rappers is good rappers because they've been practicing rapping their whole life, and they haven't been out there shooting up the streets. They haven't been out there dealing with so much drugs. Okay? So who think this is a trap? This sounds like a whole trap to me. You think this is a trap? You don't think this is a trap. Raven Kennedy says trap. Queen Shah says trap. Dina Harris says trap. Xavier Jenkins says facts. I did not mean to make that rap. What up, Rude? Don't nobody see them dots with the $20 drop. No comment. Clint Eastwood eyes. Rude Jones pulls up into the saloon. Rude Jones pulls up into the saloon. He had a good night last night, so he's feeling good. He pulls up into the saloon. He's like, hey, goes over to the bartender. He goes over to the bartender. He's like, hey, bartender, I'm going upstairs. Why in the hell? He says, I'm going upstairs with the ladies. He said, I need you to send me up some mimosas. I need you to send me up some of that good food. The bartender says, don't worry about it. We still got leftovers from Thanksgiving. What we got is turkey sandwich. We got Thanksgiving sandwiches this morning. That's what we serving. We got they take the turkey, they slice it up nice and thick. Then they take the turkey, they put it on one bread, nice and thick. Then they take the next bread and they put the stuffing on that bread, nice and thick. And then they take the cranberry juice, but not the cranberry, right? But it's the solid kind, and they put it on the paste. But this particular sandwich also has a little bit of mac and cheese on it, and then they smash it together like that, boom. And then we have this twine, edible twine, right? It's not rope, but we use it to wrap the sandwich up in it so it stays nice and together. We'll send a couple of those up to you, sir. That's what we having for breakfast this morning. Some orange juice, some mimosas, and some apple juice. We got to get rid of some of this food. Shout out to Woo. Don't nobody see them jock dots. Jones with the $20 drop up in the lounge, chilling with the ladies. Yeah, yo, that sounds like a whole trap to me. Has anybody else been to Macon, Georgia before? Has anybody else been to Macon, Georgia before? That's far enough out of the way, but close enough in the business. We ain't get to the Tyson Jones conversation yet. Give it a minute. That's far enough out of the way, but close enough in the business. Might get dangerous. Very dangerous for these brothers. What up, Deontay? Deontay Watts. He's back, Lord. He's finally back. I used to live in Georgia, not far from Macon. Shout out to Deezy with the $5 drop. He said, open the smoking section. Deezy pulls up into the saloon. Why did I switch that? Deezy pulls up to the saloon. Walks over to the bartender. He says, hey, you can send my stuff over. Bartender said, no, that was yesterday. You're going to have to take it over there with you. Deezy gets a muffin. We don't know what kind of muffin DZ's eating. He got to tell us. He gets his coffee. He gets a little bit of brandy in it. He goes over to the smoking section. BBN West. Smoking section is open. I am not saying anything about a strip club in the saloon, but upstairs we have the ladies. You got to get paid $20 to get upstairs to the lounge, though. The lounge is just beautiful. Sometimes the women go up there and chill. Freaking, I think it's a trap. I think 9 times out of 10, nothing is going to go wrong at this particular event because it smells like a trap. I don't think these guys is that stupid. Also, from what I've heard, there's parts of OTF. This is what I heard. I don't know how true this is. But there's parts of their crew that want to do something right now, and there's other parts of their crew that don't want to do anything right now. And the way that I heard they roll is, with you like, I guess, the hierarchy, it has to be 100% agreement. DZ said he got a banana nut infused with hemp. So from what I've heard, I don't know how accurate this is. This is just something that I heard. From what I heard, the way that they roll, there has to be 100% agreement on anything that they do. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of dope. That's smart. You understand what I'm saying? So if there's any, I don't think we should do this, they don't do it. Bang. I'm talking about with the hierarchy. Yeah, I heard somebody said Star said he's going to be at the show. Shout out to Star. But there's people that's in their particular group that don't want to do nothing right now, and there's other people that want to do something immediately. So since it has to be 100% agreement, I don't think they're going to be doing anything because there's people that don't want to do anything right now for whatever the reasons might be. But also, I just think that's a trap. Yeah. Yeah, I heard there's a bag on Quando head. I'm going to okay, so as everybody knows, there's supposed to be like $1 million bag on his head or some shit like that. I don't know. I'm not an advocate for the violence. I'm not here for that. I am not an advocate for the violence. I'm not an advocate for the violence. I'm just saying. So, like, what's going to happen? Like, see, this is the way I'm looking at it. So what's going to happen? Is Atlanta going to turn like Chirac? Where somebody kills somebody, so now they got to kill one of their people. Then they going to have to kill one of their people. Now they got to kill one of their people. Now they got to kill one of their people. Then they got to kill one of their people. You understand what I'm saying? When do it end? So it's never going to end. There's never going to be an end to this. At the end of the day, we have to understand that our actions sometimes cause the things to happen. King Vaughn allegedly has quite a few bodies to his name. Allegedly. Apparently, King Vaughn and Dirk also, just so we can be clear, had an open case where they currently were going to court for a person that they shot. I'm not sure if the person was trying to rob them or they were trying to rob the person. But I think the story is, I'm not 100% sure, do not hold me to this, but I think the story is they was trying to rob the person. I mean, pardon me, the person was trying to rob them. I'm not 100% sure. Because nowadays, these rappers will try to rob somebody, right? And they don't even need to. Shout out to James S. James S. pulls up into the saloon. All you see is a cloud of smoke. And 2 feet. Big cloud of smoke, 2 feet. James S. Like, hey, where's everybody at? James S. Cloud of smoke, 2 feet. That's all you see. There you go, walking backwards. Goes over to the smoking section. BBN West. Give me one moment. I need to do something. I had to make a call real quick. Definitely appreciate you guys. You guys are the best. Yeah, you couldn't hear me because it wasn't for you to hear me. What the hell? What up, Garrett Crawford? I had to make a call real quick. Yo, it's so dope. Like, it's just so dope. It's just, I don't know how to explain it, but shit is dope. When you got people that really rock with you, people that see your talent, people that fuck with you. This is dope. Oh, anyway. So, yeah, I think that's a whole track, not for nothing. If I was, just so we could be clear, if I was, these dudes, I would steer clear of that whole situation. I wouldn't pull up. I would not pull up. I understand they the baddest. They, you know, they got a reputation to uphold, and I think that that's more than anything else. You don't want to be known as Chirac gangsters, and then you go to somewhere like Atlanta, and now Atlanta is like, you know, Atlanta, homie. I mean, there's real niggas everywhere. Don't get it confused, but Atlanta. And just because somebody's gay, that don't mean that they can't be tough, just so we can be clear. But that's Atlanta, and that's Chirac. Like, if you come from Oklahoma City, that's probably got their own hoods, and they a lot of tough people out there too. You know, there's real niggas everywhere. But if you go to Oklahoma City and then some weirdo shit start happening in Atlanta, you know, that's looked at one way. But you coming from Chirac. How long are they supposed to live with this? How long do you think Chirac is going to live with this? Chirac, the place that's known. If you kill one of ours, we kill two of yours. Let's just hope that cooler heads prevail. It'll be a shame to have to lose another rapper. We've lost a lot of people this year. Rappers and everyone. A lot of people this year. Why wouldn't they have gay gangs? They should have gay gangs. There should be not just gay gangs in Atlanta. There's gay gangs everywhere. What are you talking about? Why can't gay people have gangs? Straight people can have gangs. I don't know. Maybe I'm just like way too understanding about the bullshit. But I don't see no reason why gay people can't be in gangs. There's a lot of gay people in gangs that pretend like they straight. You do know this, right? That's a fact. That turned, Susan Boyce-Bedell said, no, that turns into blood wars. Innocent people die. Houses get shot up. Families inside. That's a fact. I did not mean to make that sound like a ball. And we are not doing that, Prince James S. We're not gonna do that. I'm gonna remove that comment. We're not doing that, homie. It might be the name of a gang, though. It might actually be the name of a gang. Yeah, we got too much violence out here. There's just too much violence. It's like nobody. We live in this weird. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you a lot of this breakdown from. Does anybody remember what Cabrini Green is? Does anybody here know what Cabrini Green is? I'm gonna tell you the problem that happened with Chirac. Does anybody know what Cabrini Green is? 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 Anybody know what Cabrini Green is? I'm going to let some of y'all answer, and then I'm going to tell you. Or should I say was? Thank you, Gary Crawford. Old project in Chicago. Everybody that was saying projects is correct. It's an old projects that was in Chicago. It got tore down. If you want to know what Cabrini Green looks like, who's seen Good Times? They lived in Cabrini Green. You know the buildings that they show in the beginning of Good Times? I believe that's supposed to be Cabrini Green. What happened was when they tore down the projects in Cabrini Green, what actually happened was the people that lived there, and it was a huge projects, and yes, it had BDs and GDs there, the people that lived there had to be relocated. I'm telling you history right now. The people who lived in Cabrini Green had to be relocated. the fucking dumbass city, when they start relocating people, they just putting them anywhere. So now you had GDs that used to live buildings away from people, and they was able to be like in one building together or one area together, and then GDs used to be able to be in one area together, and they had defined locations. They had defined areas of that they populated. You understand what I'm saying? They had defined boundaries and lines. Right? Now, the way that the city relocated everybody when they moved them out of Cabrini Green, they put them everywhere. So you will have a GD living next to a BD. You understand what I'm saying? So that created all types of different violence. And on top of that, when they did this, they locked up all the big homies. So all the people that was actually in control of the streets, that had street cred and was in control of the streets, they also put them in jail. Somebody tell me where I'm wrong. Somebody tell me where I'm wrong. Can somebody tell me where I'm wrong? That's one of the reasons why Chicago is so bad. Because when they took down Cabrini Green and they relocated people, the city was just putting people any old where. So you was having people relocated, just so we could be clear, you was having people relocated right next to people who were their enemies. Right next to people who were they. I don't know no other way to put it. The city of Chicago created Chirac. Come on, let's get 5 to 10 more $10 drops to the Cash App. Come on, y'all. I tell you what. First of all, who wants to do promotion today? I'm letting everybody that want to do promotion today call in. Black Friday. Whoever do promotion today, get the call in. Usually call in and promotion, I charge a lot more for call in promotion. But for today, whoever want to do promotion and call into the show right now, $20. Come on. If you want to call into the show and do promotion, $20 to the Cash App. You can promote whatever your thing is that you have going on. As long as it is, I don't do porn, homie. So I'm not promoting any porn channels. I'm not promoting anything that you can say it's a bathing suit all you want, but I'm not promoting that type of stuff. Copy? I just not gonna do it. It's not my brand. So they put all the big homies in jail, all the people that had the streets on lock, all the people that the next generation would have listened to. They put all of those guys in jail. They left the idiots out of jail, the junkies out of jail, the people that the youth is not going to respect. They left them out of jail. So now who's going to give the youth direction that's in the street? Who's going to give the direction to the youth that's in the street? What up, D-Wall? We doing call-ins. We got one call-in at James S., but that's a whole different thing. But we doing call-ins this morning. You're looking for 5 to 10 more $10 drops to the Cash App. Everybody that drops 10 to the Cash App can call in this morning. As long as you're not the ops. If you the ops, keep your money, homie. Pardon me. Yeah. James said in the Greens they used to shoot cops from apartment windows. DSTN says heard the shootouts was so bad that the grass turned colors in the park. I heard about that too. What up, young Earl? What up, James S?
What up, Jax?
We got James S over here.
Alright,
Hold on, let me turn the speaker on real quick so they can hear you better. Copy?
what?
Alright, I'm turning the speaker on. I'm fine, thank you. Yo, we can hear you now. Come on, let's go.
All right, so the reason I wanted to call in is about this Tyson and Jones thing. I don't know how much time I'm going to have today to call, so I wanted to call now.
Copy.
I hope nobody is wasting their money on this fucking fight. This is not a fight, guys. This is some bullshit exhibition sparring match. They're not allowed to knock each other out. They ain't allowed to do shit. It's a sparring match. That's it. I mean, it's a complete waste of time and money. Do not waste your money on this shit.
Okay. Anything else? You want to tell us anything about Cabrini Green?
Man, Cabrini Green used to be one of the craziest projects in Chicago. I mean, they used to just straight shoot you out of the windows. So when cops got called, they wouldn't come because they get shot pulling up in.
Oh, wow.
It's one of the worst projects out there besides O-Block.
Okay. Anything else you want to add, my brother?
No, just shout out to BBN. And yeah, everyone have a good day.
All right. Shout out James
All right.
S. calling in. Appreciate you, my brother. Just admins. I know y'all could call in every show if you want, right? If you're an admin and I'm talking about something and you want to voice your, you can literally just call in. You're an admin. I want to show this person's comment real quick, but I'm not going to do it. DZ said Xavier, Real East Oakland, salute. Oh, okay. All right. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna be right back. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Got something for y'all guys to watch.
I'm just saying though. You heard? Somebody was telling me some shit about French. I was like, I ain't really on that no more. You did? Niggas talking, keep talking this.
We're saving the foot tap for the mall, you heard?
Foot tap all on you niggas. We bringing them cameras out the mall.
You already know, you heard?
Real life movie shit, you heard? Bronx and Harlem.
CB5 is out right now. Go get that,
Go
you heard?
pick that up, you heard? I'm on the first record intro shit, you heard?
That's how we starting the year off.
2021 gonna be a good one, you heard?
Power numbers, you heard?
Fact, we holler. Catch us in the street. We outside the mall.
Drippy, you heard? Walking on water.
Super drippy, you heard?
Hey, what's up? This is Curtis 50 Cent Jackson, executive producer of ABC's hit show For Life. Don't miss tonight's all-new episode of For Life, right here, 10 p.m. on ABC.
Remy Ma physically fights her beats. Like, she can't rap on beat to save her life. Remy Ma also physically fights people that talk on Twitter. Like, for real. Come on.
Hydra gloves, incredible. You know what I mean? You don't want to carry around a bottle of water. You want to be on the go. I'm in the juice bar. I'm out the juice bar. I'm in the studio, out the studio. So sometimes when I wake up, I don't want to carry that around. All my workout heads, everybody who's serious about fitness, everyone who's serious about hydration, this is some gloves you need.
This is the interaction the Jones family never expected to happen in their quiet Discovery Bay neighborhood.
You guys are acting like black people, and you should act like black people.
Caught on surveillance and cell phone video, neighbor Adana Dean.
You're a black person in a white neighborhood, and you're acting like one. Why don't you act like a white person in a white neighborhood?
Who is seen holding her poodle in one hand and a stun gun in the other, upset over the Joneses' 2-year-old pit bull, Dice.
I don't want to see that dog outside.
Well, he's gonna be outside, because I have a right to have him just like every other person is.
Adana then goes on to claim,
I was raised in Oklahoma City, where there were tons of black people.
But we're acting like what?
You're acting like people that aren't normal.
Normal to her is people that will lay down and submit to, unfortunately, her white privilege.
The Joneses say in the 12 years living in the neighborhood, their interactions with the Deans have been pleasant, including an earlier encounter on Monday when Jarrett and his 13-year-old son Zaire took Dice for a walk. I crossed the street to get the Dean side of the story.
Hi, are you Mr. Dean?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Dion Lim. I'm from ABC7.
After acknowledging Monday's incident,
This is your wife, though, that's across the street.
Yeah.
he declined speaking to me.
This was a minor incident, and that it's on TV now.
And shut the door. While uncomfortable, the Joneses are not afraid. They say keeping calm was paramount.
She had a stun gun. Had my sister, had any of them got physical, myself, with her, you know, the story would have been, hey, this black family is assaulting, you know, this white lady in the streets.
They are choosing to turn this incident into a learning lesson for their family and all black Americans.
I want my son to grow up and be proud of who he is. And I hope that people all over the country learn from this and that they see that, like, this can't be tolerated.
Zaire and the family also now have a new slogan.
We're gonna act black in our white neighborhood.
I just came to deliver the package. I'm up on Amazon. That's
No. I got a notification that you were near my door. Okay, you put 3 packages down. You took 3 photos. And you told us that. But you moved the packages away. Why did you move the packages away?
They were not your packages, sir. I had the wrong address on those.
Oh, so you just realized it that fast? You realized it that fast? They were the wrong packages?
Yeah, this one is your package, though. This doesn't have
No. Last time I was missing 2 packages. Listen to me. Last time I was missing 2 packages, okay? And I got 2 photos. Alright? Listen, I have a recording of you, okay? When you take a photo, it says it's the Amazon account, and now it's on my account. If I can play the corporate, you're done.
Yes.
No. If I can play the corporate, you're done. You're sick. No. Take that package right there. Set it down. Now go get the other one. No, listen to me. Go get it. Get the other one. How dare you? send it. I'm gonna send it. You're done. You're fired. You're losing your job. You should have worked for Amazon. You are done.
He got through so big. That's so favorite. What's up, fam? I'm just I got your what? I ain't got your. Oh, that is yours. Hey, you finna make me miss my part, man. Go on, space somebody to play with. Look. Hey, he got to. Hey, bro, close the door. He got to. Funny, boy. Look at that pencil. Hey, close that door, bro. It's too many people talking. Close that door right there. Close it. Right here. All you gotta do is close it the same way you open it, close it. That's all you gotta do. You say, do I want a Capri Sun? Man, yeah. I'm saying I want one to bring it. And when you bring it, close the door. Close it. Close it.
I'm just saying though. You heard? Somebody was telling me some shit about French. I was like, I ain't really on that no more. You dig? Niggas keep talking this.
We're saving the foot tap for tomorrow, you heard?
Foot tap all on you niggas. We bringing them cameras out tomorrow.
You already know, you heard?
Real life movie shit, you heard? Bronx and Harlem.
CB5 is out right now. Go get that,
Go
you
pick
heard?
that up, you heard? I'm on the first record intro shit, you heard?
That's how we starting the year off.
2021 gonna be a good one, you heard?
Power numbers, you heard?
Fact, we holler, catch us in the street, we outside tomorrow.
Drippy, you heard? Walking on water.
Super drippy, you heard?
Hey, what's up? This is Curtis 50 Cent Jackson, executive producer of ABC's hit show For Life. Don't miss tonight's all-new episode of For Life, right here, 10 p.m. on ABC.
Remy Ma physically fights her beats. Like she can't rap on beat to save her life. Remy Ma also physically fights people that talk on Twitter. Like, for real. Come on.
Hide your gloves. Incredible. You know what I mean? You don't want to carry around a bottle of water. You want to be on the go. I'm in the juice bar. I'm out the juice bar. I'm in the studio, out the studio. So sometimes when I wake up, I don't want to carry that around. All my workout heads, everybody who's serious about fitness, everyone who's serious about hydration, this is some gloves you need.
This is the interaction the Jones family never expected to happen in their quiet Discovery Bay neighborhood.
You guys are acting like black people, and you should act like black people.
Caught on surveillance and cell phone video, neighbor Adana Dean.
You're a black person in a white neighborhood, and you're acting like one. Why don't you act like a white person in a white neighborhood?
Who is seen holding her poodle in one hand and a stun gun in the other. Upset over the Joneses' 2-year-old pit bull, Dice.
I don't want to see that dog outside.
Well, he's going to be outside, because I have a right to have him just like every other person is.
Adana then goes on to claim,
I was raised in Oklahoma City, where there were tons of black people.
But we're acting like what?
You're acting like people that aren't normal.
Normal to her is people that will lay down and submit to, unfortunately, her white privilege.
The Joneses say in the 12 years living in the neighborhood, their interactions with the Deans have been pleasant, including an earlier encounter on Monday when Jarrett and his 13-year-old son Zaire took Dice for a walk. I crossed the street to get the Dean side of the story.
Hi, are you Mr. Dean?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Dion Lim. I'm from ABC 7.
After acknowledging Monday's incident,
This is your wife, though, that's across the street.
Yeah?
he declined speaking to me.
I am so sorry about that. I want to apologize. I did not think that it was going to take that long. There was a thing, and then there was another thing, and then there was a thing after that. Apologies. I did not mean to be that long. Somebody came in here and called somebody the B word. None of my admins kicked them out. Shout out to DSCN with the $5 drop. Wait, hold on. Somebody did it first. Hold on. I don't want to miss nothing. Shout out to Xavier Jenkins with the $5 drop. Definitely appreciate you, my brother. Xavier Jenkins says. Shout out to BBN Frost and the whole fam. Shout out to DST. Xavier Jenkins pulls up into the saloon. For everybody that don't know, when we do the saloon drops, right? I don't get up for less than $10. So it got to be $9.99 for me to get up and give you your whole walk and your whole intro like that. For anything less than $9.99, even if it's $9.98, we're doing from the seat. Shout out to Xavier Jenkins. That's to keep the show going. Shout out to Xavier Jenkins with the $5 drop. He pulls up into the saloon. He has a big ass X on his clothes. There's a big ass X on his clothes. He's like, you niggas, you will know who I am. He pulls up into the saloon. He walks over to the bartender. He says, I need a drink. The bartender says, what are you having? He says, I want, he names a drink. The bartender says, well, all we got right now is sarsaparillas, because he don't know you yet, so he's not going to give you none of the good stuff. So he gives Xavier Jenkins a coffee with brandy in it, because apparently Xavier Jenkins don't want the sarsaparilla this early in the morning. Shout out to DSTN with the $5 drop. No comment. Clint Eastwood eyes. Pulls up into the saloon. He's looking around. He wants to make sure that his wife is not in the saloon, because he's supposed to be at work right now. He's supposed to be at work right now. He looks around the saloon. He does not see his wife. He walks over to the bartender. The bartender hands him coffee with a little bit of brandy in it. He gives him an Irish coffee. Xavier appreciates. DST, and then goes and takes his coffee, holds the mug like this as he's walking. He holds the mug like this. So no, I got a mug. He holds the mug like this. And he goes over to a corner and hides out in the corner. Also, BBN mugs. Go cop one. BBN mugs. Xavier Jenkins, DSTN, pulled up to the saloon. Let's talk about this Tyson fight. We heard what James S. had to say about the Tyson fight. Who else thinks that the Tyson Roy Jones fight is bullshit? Who else thinks the Tyson Roy Jones fight is bullshit? Who thinks Tyson is really going in there to try to kill him? I'm gonna tell you why I think it's bullshit, because I think it's bullshit. I'm gonna tell you why, but I want y'all to weigh in on it. Who thinks it's bullshit? Just a money grab. And who thinks, nah, it's a real fight, homie? Yes, IG. Thank you very much, IG. Thank you very much for acknowledging me. I appreciate you. Look at this dude right here. Everybody, I want y'all to go request money from this guy. I want everybody to go request money from this guy. This guy just requested money from me. Y'all should all go request money from him. This guy just requested money from me. Y'all should all go request money from him. This guy right here just requested money from me. Y'all should all go request money from him. Options. Which options should we do? Should we do decline? Should we do decline and block? I'm gonna do decline and block. Oh shit! Do not request money from that guy. It was an accident. Shout out to Rasheem with the $20 drop. Shout out to Rasheem. Shout out to Rasheem with the $20 drop. I apologize, homie. I think he just didn't know how to use the app. I think he just didn't know how to use. I blocked your ass. Let me unblock you. Unblock this person. Shout out to Uncle. Do y'all understand Jack Frost yet? Do y'all understand Jack Frost yet? I'm like, yo, let's shoot first and sort out the names later. Yo, do y'all understand? I'm like, yo, we gonna shoot first and then we gonna ask questions later. Do y'all understand Jack Frost? Matter of fact, God dang it. Shout out to all don't nobody see them dots Jones with the dub drop. Also, if y'all hear anybody else on any other channel calling donations drops, if y'all hear anybody calling donations drops anywhere, you know where they got it from. If y'all see anyone calling donations drops anywhere, you know where they got them from. And I encourage people to use the word drops, by the way. I'm not saying they shouldn't use it. I'm encouraging it. But you know where they got it from. I was like, yo, I be shooting first, asking questions later. My apology, Rue Jones. Hey, Rue Jones, you don't gotta accept my apology, but this is a real apology, though. I shoot first, I ask questions later. We sort that shit out after I'm safe. I don't know what to tell you. After I'm safe, we sort all of that shit out. We figure out where we went wrong. I want to apologize, my brother. I hope you accept my apology. I really do. You have been a long-time member of BBN Network. Don't nobody ask that guy for money. I'm sorry. I think this is as funny as I think this is. Because Rue Jones probably don't think any of this shit is funny. He's probably over there like, God dang it, Frost. Yo, I shoot questions. I shoot first. I ask questions later, man. I don't know what to tell you. BBN for life, Frost. I can't help it, man. I'm telling you, man. I shoot first. I ask questions later, man. I'm gonna get home safe, man. That's why I'm not mad at little Tim. I'm just saying, we wish it would have happened different. Anyway, Rue Jones pulls up into the saloon, looking pristine. Rue Jones pulls up into the saloon with his pit walk going on. He's like, yeah, baby. Hold on. Rue Jones pulls up into the saloon. He's leaned back like this. He's leaned back like this and he's walking. He's like, yeah, baby. Ru Jones pulling up in the saloon. He wants everybody to know just how cool he is. He's so cool, when he walks, the only thing that moves is the part below his knees. The only parts of his body that moves is below the knees. His thighs, none of that moves. He's just so cool. Ru Jones pulls up into the saloon. Ru Jones pulls up into the saloon, walks over to the bartender. He says, I'm going to be in the lounge today. I need you to send me my food. And I need you to send me up some champagne so we can make these mimosas for the ladies. The only part of Ru Jones that moves is below the knees. The whole rest of his body stays unmoved. Ru Jones goes upstairs. They bring him his meal. They say, yo, look, we got a lot of food from yesterday still left. So he takes the food. He gets his plate. It got rice and peas on it. It got some macaroni and cheese on it. But we doubled up the cheese on the macaroni and cheese. And as we warmed the macaroni and cheese up to serve it, we added extra cheese to the macaroni and cheese. So the top layer is so crispy like a potato chip. And all of the rest of it is nice and fluffy. So we gave him some of that macaroni and cheese with some turkey, with some rice and peas, with some turkey. We took the collard greens. When we put the rice and peas on the plate, we carved out a circle inside of the rice and peas, and we took the collard greens. And we put the collard greens garnished around the outside of the rice and peas, and then took the gravy and ladled some of the gravy inside of the circle that's inside of the rice and peas. Bang! And then we took some more of the collard greens and covered it up like it was a whole fucking tiger trap. So we got the rice and peas right on a little portion of the plate, and it's garnished around by a little bit of collard greens. And then we got a hole in the middle of the rice and peas where we took the gravy from the turkey and put it in the middle of the hole, and then we took some more collard greens and covered up the hole so it looks like a whole tiger trap. Then we took some very thick cuts of tender turkey meat and put that around the other side. So we got the collard greens with the rice and peas, with the turkey meat, with the mash, with the with the macaroni and cheese, and it leaves another big circle in the inside. And guess what we put in there? We put the mashed potatoes. In the middle of all of that food. Drizzled a little bit more gravy on it. Drizzled a little bit of gravy on the turkey. And we served that with a nice slice of sweet potato pie. Boom. And we also bring up mimosas, that champagne and the orange juice. Do not ask Ru Jones for money. And just so y'all know, I don't really ever buy anything for myself anymore. But because y'all was so generous on my birthday, I think I'm going to go buy a couple of shirts and a couple of ties so I can look a little bit more like Jack Frost for y'all guys. Damn, I did not mean to rhyme. Yeah, rice and peas. You don't know, like, arroz dongolas. Golas. I don't know how to say it. Like, you know when you go to the West Indian place? You know when you go to the West Indian spot? And you go get your oxtails and you get rice and peas? Rice and peas. What the hell? I don't like regular white rice. I like white rice and peas and yellow rice. It's a fact. So real quick, I'm going to tell you why I think all of this is bullshit with the Mike Tyson, Roy Jones fight. I'm going to tell you why this all bullshit. It's bullshit. I'm going to tell you why. Who here thinks that Roy Jones got a chance of beating Mike Tyson in a real fight? You think Roy Jones has a chance of beating Mike Tyson in a real fight? You do not think that Roy Jones has a chance of beating Mike Tyson in a real fight. Let me get some votes. Also, we're doing promo today. We're not going to be on for much longer, so if you want promo, let me know. We're doing promo today. $10 drops for promo. Come on, let's go. And besides that, we're also accepting 4 to 6 more $10 drops to the Cash App. Peas and rice is good, man. You got to go to a West Indian spot or Coochie Fritos. You got to go to a West Indian spot or a Coochie Fritos. The shit is good as hell. I don't know what to tell you. Mike Tyson guaranteed 10 million. Roy Jones guaranteed 1. Wow. I just want to explain something real quick. Boxing needs matches. 9 times out of 10, boxing came to these guys and said, we can't get our real boxers to fight for whatever the reason is. Do y'all guys want to make a couple of bucks? Boom, boom. Roy Jones needs this more than Mike Tyson, in my opinion. I could be wrong. I don't think I'm not talking about the money. I'm just talking about the publicity. And got Bozy in his wheelchair. You got shot, but your people kept you alive. So I'm not thinking he's take the dive and cash out. Mike should take the dive. No. Mike Tyson can't take a L to fucking that guy. Shout out to Roy Jones though. Roy Jones is easily one of the best fighters of all time. Of his generation. James, I said a real fight. He said Roy can win a sparring match. Yeah, because if you can't knock the other guy out, Roy Jones has the advantage. Let's just keep it a stat. If you can't knock out the other guy, Roy Jones has the advantage. Let's just keep it a stat. These chicks do anything. That's what that is. There is no knockouts. He said Roy Jones is going to get knocked out on the rope. The fight's tomorrow night, yeah. It's just a sparring match, y'all. That's it. They're going to go out there. They're going to have a good time. They're going to look good. Mike Tyson looks extremely dangerous as usual. Yo, remember when this dude tried to say he had a fight with Mike Tyson? Remember when this dude said he had a fight with Mike Tyson? Fucking Whack 100. I love Whack. Whack is a funny dude, yo. Whack 100 was like he had a fight with Mike Tyson. No, you didn't. Whack was like, yo, me and Mike Tyson had a fight. I got mines in.
I mean, the truth is, in your song, I think you...
Like, nigga, you did not have a fight with Mike Tyson. The drugs. Why do they keep showing me this and not the thing that I just... The drugs.
We're ahead of the holidays. 5 entrepreneurs paid it forward in a huge way. They stepped up to pay for groceries.
Whack one full of shit. He ain't fight no damn. Whack 100. I love this guy Whack, man. Like, for everybody that don't know, we got a ton of Whack 100 videos on this channel, man. A ton of them. For everybody that don't know, we used to cover Whack all the time. I got a ton of Whack 100 videos on this channel for everybody that don't know. And shout out to the homie Star. Shout out to the Star Report. I'm gonna tell you some funny shit, man. Why does it seem like the YouTube channels that fuck with me is always the YouTube channels that got their own shit going on? You understand what I'm saying? The channels that's winning fuck with me. The channels that ain't winning hate my guts. I will never collaborate with people that talk shit about me. I don't want to have a back and forth with nobody. I'm telling you right now, I will never collaborate with people that talk shit about me. Never. Not that anybody wants to collaborate with me in the first place. Why, right? Hey, shout out to Dr. Inky. Dr. Inky has this app that helps people eat better and exercise better. Shout out to Dr. Inky. I'm going to start reposting his jump off. I'm going to actually sign up for his app myself, and I'll tell y'all how it is. But shout out to Dr. Inky. Y'all got to follow him on IG. Here you go right here. Y'all got to follow him on IG. Shout out to Dr. Inky. This is my fam. Shout out to him. Shout out to Whack 100. Look what Whack 100 just posted. If you're really from my city, I don't even know how to say that, but I don't know how to say that. And if your times is hard or your gas, electricity is turned off, DM and follow these people. He's one of them. Gonna get you straight. Screenshot the bill ASAP. Shout out to Whack 100. Stop hating on Whack. Whack is just Whack. Not Whack as in bad, but you know, Whack is just who Whack is, man. This is the type of time I'm on, man. Fall in love with somebody who deserves your heart, not somebody who plays with it. Also, Boozy reunited with Webby. Anybody know about that? We don't use the F word, Mr. Xavier Jenkins. And I'm not talking about my haters at this point. I'm saying shout out. Yeah, no collabs. I don't collab. Yeah, I did say something about my haters. I don't collab with you hating on me. I'm not collabing with you, and I don't care what happens. I'm ready to die first. I would never help people. I would never help people that tried to hurt me. Like, I would never help anybody that tried to hurt me. I don't care. I don't believe in games. Like, I don't play no games like that. I would just never do that. Nah, you didn't do nothing wrong, Xavier. You was 100% right with what you said, but just not use the F word. That's what I don't like. They try to, you know, not use the F word. Not use the B word. You know, stuff like that. It's okay if you fall apart sometimes. Tacos fall apart and we love them. Shout out to this guy. The fuck? And I do like macaroni and cheese with a little bit of breadcrumbs on the top whenever people do that. I'm not against that. If they know how to cook, it's going to come out well. If you don't know how to cook, anything you make is going to come out terrible. Okay, I don't know what's going on over there, but I'm not looking at that not a second longer. I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm just holding y'all right now. We had an hour and a half as usual. Got a couple of things we got to do today, and I got to go get a shirt and a tie for tonight's show. We might be dumping out videos today because tomorrow we might not be making any videos because of a thing I can't really talk about. I might be busy at a thing tomorrow, so there might be no videos at all tomorrow. Maybe a live from the phone, Maybe, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Let me call out the drops for today real quick. And once again, I want to apologize to Rue. Don't nobody see them dots Jones. You know, Rue Jones tried to put dots in his name one time. We're not doing that. Shout out to, oh shit. Shout out to Rue Jones with the $20 drop. Shout out to James S with the $5 drop. Shout out to Xavier Jenkins with the $5 drop. Shout out to DSTN with the $5 drop. I just didn't know his name, homie. Shout out to did I call these drops? Yeah, I call those drops. Shout out to Prince Suamir with the $12 drop. Shout out to Tiandre Willis Sr. with the $5 drop. Shout out to DZ with the $5 drop. And shout out to Rule Don't Nobody See Them Dots with the $10 drop. Definitely appreciate you guys. You guys are all the best. I appreciate everybody. I appreciate you when you like, you comment, you subscribe. I really do. I'm just not gonna what the fuck is that? I should just randomly start inviting people to this shit, huh? So, I'm just not gonna, I just don't think that I'm here, I'm nobody's punching bag. That's it. That's it. I don't think you anybody's punching bag either. So get your self-respect up and stop letting people think that they can talk to you any old way and that means that you tough. That don't mean that you tough. If you're letting people talk to you any old way, you allowing for them to give you all of their negative energy. They're literally lowering your vibration. So stop allowing people to lower your vibration and rise and ascend to greater heights. So with that being said, like, comment, subscribe, join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on